All right. It's Thursday night, living in Jacksonville, and it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I mean, technically it's not Christmas, but it's kind of Christmas. It's Christmassy time. So anyway, it is exciting because this is like the end of the year where I'm just taking a deep breath because, man, it has been a whirlwind of a year. It's so hard to believe 2025 is pretty much coming to an end. As I get older, it's like I should be relieved, but I kind of get sad because goes faster and faster. Not to be like so emotional or anything, but kind of is. So kids are getting bigger really quick, and pretty soon they'll be going off to college. And okay, I'm fast forwarding a little too quickly, but anyway, how are you, Miss Rachel?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Good. So we're doing like the best of kind of, right?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of things, best of lists that I found Jacksonville, surrounding areas, and different neighborhoods. So,
and that's the right thing to do as we kind of wrap up 2025. You got to do the best of.
I feel like you got to kind of do a quick little look back and just sort of like applaud the things that were good, and that's the good way to look at it. But I agree with you. Sometimes towards the end of the year, you're just like, oh, like. It just feels like I didn't get anything done. And then you look back at the full year, you look at your pictures or something, and it's like, oh, okay, no, we had a good full year.
Yeah, we've got to remind ourselves that we've gotten a lot done. We're raising little ones. That's enough in itself right there alone in this crazy world. So good year. Good year. Are you thankful?
Oh, yeah. Great year. Yeah, but, just always like you just feel like, oh, man, I just never really get as much time as I think I should, or, get all the things I want done, but.
Right on.
All that said, one of the things I want to highlight is Nocatee named #1 best place to raise a family in Jacksonville. This was an article that came out over the summer, but, I have to agree.
Yeah, and it's not the first time.
Right, that's true. So it's popped up a few times. So Nocatee, once again, ranked #1 best place to raise a family in Jacksonville for 2025 by Niche, which is one of those websites that kind of does a whole bunch of rankings nationally in schools and neighborhoods, communities, all the things. It's a great resource. But yeah, so I just love to see that. And I just wholeheartedly agree. Nocatee's great.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of, it's kind of tough for us to be, objective since we live here. But I mean, when you raise kids here and you've lived here quite a while, I think one of the questions I always get, where's a better place that you live? And I go, I really don't know, honestly. I do answer the question with a place in Northern California called Carmel or Monte Beach, but I couldn't afford to live there, and it's not really comparable to raise a family. But I have to answer the question, if there was any other place I live really to raise a family and do what we're doing, it wouldn't be anywhere else. And it's definitely changed a lot. It's grown, and I will be doing another show coming out next week. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be talking a lot about the culture and how Nocatee, what attracted us here to Nocatee, and how it's changed.
Yeah. I mean, I've only been here for 2 years, and I'll admit I was a skeptic coming in. I thought I wasn't going to love it. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was definitely a skeptic. I'm like, well, okay, there's a highway here. Where do I check into the Welcome Center and get my anklet bracelet so they can track my every move and move into my box right next to another box? And I was very kind of critical. But once you've been here a while, whatever, it's like, wow, it's, what better place?
Right. I mean, I 100% agree, because I definitely had that same kind of feeling, that like Truman Show kind of feeling, or Stepford movie, that you're kind of getting into it at first. You're not really sure what to expect. I just really didn't know what to expect. But honestly, I feel like everybody's been so nice and welcoming, and I don't know. It's been great for us, and really my kids are thriving even more than they were in Illinois, which is really all I can ask for.
Absolutely. We didn't move here for us, right? We moved here for them.
That's true. Yeah,
we just got the extra icing in the cake by having awesome neighbors and cool things to do for adults as well. So
for sure. And I just wanted to also share this tab. So this is the niche.com website where this popped up. Nocatee, number one best place to live in Jacksonville area, but other areas too. I mean, it's not all Nocatee all the time. We've got Fleming Island, which is another suburb of the Jacksonville area, more to the west. And we have Palm Valley, which is pretty close to Nocatee. Deer Creek, I think that's on the south side.
Yeah. Deer Creek is kind of a much older neighborhood right there. And it's almost like feels pretty central Jacksonville to me some days when I look at it. But anyway.
Yeah, and then Fruit Cove as well. So, you can kind of go through all of this on niche.com. So if you're looking for best places to live in the Jacksonville area, this is definitely a great resource. Obviously, you can always call Greg, though, too. He'll be honest with you. But
did a whole video. It's probably one of my top viewed videos. If you check on the channel, most popular videos under the YouTube channel, Living in Jacksonville FL, you'll see that I did the top 10 neighborhoods by niche.com. Probably one of the widely most viewed videos because I get into the nitty gritty. So it's helpful because a lot of people don't even know where to begin because Jacksonville is huge.
It is huge. It really is. So,
And there really is a lot of great places to live. That's why I tell people, hey, listen, let's have a conversation. Tell me what you're looking for. And it's easy to zero in on those areas because there's something for everyone.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and everybody's got like their different wants and needs. Like, we were looking for schools that maybe we could walk to. That was a big thing that we were looking for. And that was something that we wanted, but that's
and still be close to the beach and ride a golf cart to school. And never mind, I'll stop. Yeah. Drive a golf cart through Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts.
I mean, I've never actually done that.
Panera Bread.
I will take the golf cart, but I've never actually tried to
be able to choose Publix 1, 2, or 3.
I mean, it is nice.
Yeah.
I just hit up Publix today, or yeah.
Don't tell anybody at Aldi's you were at Publix again.
I know.
Back to your old ways.
I know. Well, I bought back and forth, and you just old habits.
Any good BOGOs?
No, there were some good ones.
Oh, okay. All right. That's not what tonight's show about. Public BOGOs. All right.
I could talk grocery stores all day. Okay. Another really fun website I came across. This is the floridascorecard.org, and this is put together by the Florida Chamber of Commerce. So this is St. Johns County metrics. So you can see all kinds of cool stuff on here. You can see like children in poverty is decreasing and the percentage of children in poverty in this county, and all kinds of different things. Reading scores, growth rate, unemployed persons is declining. So you get the idea. High school graduation rate, unemployment rate declining, population, land and conservation. So this had a lot of really cool stats. So if you were looking for information on that, I thought it was kind of neat. And you can pick really any county in Florida. So if you wanted to look at Duval, it just shifted. So you've got different numbers, children in poverty, 20.5%. You get the idea. So, but yeah, so just kind of an interesting little website that I happened upon. And I think this is one of the reasons that you see a lot of St. John's in some of those high ranking parts of the niche.com. Because if you go back to St. John's, you just see, a big number jump on a lot of those positive things that you want to see. And also one of the things I saw was homeowners insurance affordability in St. Johns County. We're number 3 most affordable for.
That's awesome to see because we're so close to the beach, and that's ridiculous because how can you live so close to the beach and have such affordable homeowners insurance?
Right. And this map kind of shows like where it's more expensive. So like Miami-Dade ranks number 67. Duval ranks number 13, surprisingly, even though it's right next door. St. John's is number 3, Flagler number 8, Nassau County number 6, Clay County number 5, Baker County is number 2.
So what's 1?
Sumter, right here in the middle.
What is Sumter? Do you even know?
Might
It
be,
looks like it's west of Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch area, maybe. I don't know. No, that's not Sumter. That's Manatee in Hillsborough. So no, I wonder where that is.
I think parts of the villages might be in Sumter. I know some of it's in Marion, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I think,
Yeah.
but anyways, Central Florida. So Sumter County is number 1.
Yeah.
But I thought surprising to see St. Johns County number 3. We've talked about homeowners.
Well, we have a lot of new construction. We're less susceptible to hurricane and 3 above hurricanes. So there's a lot of different reasons for that.
Yeah. So, but pretty cool.
Cool.
So, all right. And, I like to widen the scope a little bit. So we have discovered the 15 best places to retire in Florida. And this is according to Travel and Leisure magazine. And what I thought was so interesting in this. Okay, so number 1's Tampa, Sarasota, Gainesville, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Orlando, Gulf Breeze, St. Petersburg. Number 9 is Jacksonville. But then we have Key West, and the next is St. Augustine, and then number 12 is Ponte Vedra Beach. So I love that they kind of broke apart Jacksonville suburbs and included that in. So basically, different parts of Jacksonville are in 3 different rankings on this, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, well, a lot of Florida is very well known for being a retirement state or a seasonal place. We're not as seasonal. A lot of people live here year round, and then also we're a little cooler up here in the Northeast area, so we're not your typical winter bird place because we're not as warm as maybe a Tampa would be or a Key West, that's for sure. Right. So definitely a different vibe, but I think we deserve better rankings, like much higher rankings for retirement. Yeah. But of course, the places they picked at the top are mostly warmer places, right? So
true.
Yeah. True. My retirees always complain that the cold affects their arthritis.
I understand. I get it.
That's a fair reasoning.
Fair reason, for sure. Yeah. Definitely been a little chilly lately, but
not bad at all. Today was amazing. 70s. No, I'll take it.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's been nice, but to me, I've already got my Florida blood, and I'm like, I have to put on a little jacket.
Yeah.
It was a little jacket.
Tonight. I got my sweater on tonight. My Christmas sweater.
I wore my little Santa Claus shirt.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And then Best Employers by State by Forbes magazine. This was just an interesting article that I came across with a lot of just interesting information, but you can filter by the state. So I went and filtered by the state of Florida. And what I thought was interesting as I scroll through this is you see a lot of places that are headquartered in other areas. But the number 1 state employer is Navy Federal Credit Union. But then as you scroll through, I saw that number 27, Florida Blue, Jacksonville, Florida based. And then number 29, CSX Transportation, also Jacksonville, Florida based. So yeah,
that's trains for those that don't know.
Yes, yeah, all the trains. So, but if you're looking for jobs down here,
yeah, we have a lot of big companies down here for sure that there's plenty of job opportunities, but they definitely need to get the salaries up. I guess the cost of living maybe not as high as some other places. So people, when they're applying for jobs, they feel like salary is not quite in par with where they're coming from. But, there are areas that are definitely a lower cost of living. So,
yeah. I think it's all coming. It's sort of like everything else. Everything is sort of getting rebalanced. So.
Yeah, no, I have a few job relocation folks that are moving here in January. So nice. Definitely, we have a big medical community here. I mean, with Mayo, Flagler, UFL, all that, Baptist, it's a huge medical community too. So,
yeah. And speaking of like jobs and schools and all that, Jacksonville University College of Law records second highest bar pass rate among Florida schools. Their school is fairly new. This article is the Jacksonville Business Journal. And interestingly, their inaugural class just graduated, and they achieved a 91.7% bar exam pass rate. So they had graduated 13 students in May, and all of them have jobs. So if you're considering colleges and maybe law schools for you, Jacksonville University seems like they've got a good program going so far.
Well, you had me until you said 12 people graduated and 91% passed. Well, okay.
13 students graduated.
Oh, sorry. Congratulations to all 13 of you in passing the bar. Congratulations.
That's yeah.
Gotta love lawyers. Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
You gotta have them. And they have a new 72 new students this fall. So it's just a new program. It's growing, but it sounds like it sounds like they're doing a good job if they're able to get the majority of their students.
Yeah, no, I think it's great that we have some really good educational institutions here in the area. I think that just only adds to making a good job pool afterwards. So, with all the different universities in the area, some really good employees, and the mix of good employees and good employers makes better employers, right? Better companies.
Exactly. So
yeah. Cool.
And better economy. So
better economy, exactly.
Yeah. And also more North Florida schools climb in the rankings. And we have the University of North Florida tied for number 222 among all public or private universities, but it's ranked number 122 among public universities. And the University of North Florida is right here in Jacksonville. Go Ospreys. And then the University of Florida, which is in Gainesville, is not too far from here, is ranked number 30 among all public or private universities and number 7 among public universities, and Flagler College retained its number 3 ranking among regional colleges in the South, and Flagler College is in St. Augustine. So, higher education is a big deal around here.
Go Gators. That's pretty number 7 among all public universities. That's incredible.
Yeah. So
yeah, good stuff.
And we're going to have that graduate program in Jacksonville, not
downtown.
Too long. Yeah. We've covered that in a couple shows. So, yeah. But,
are you saying we're sounding redundant?
No, I'm just saying.
No, this audience needs to be told multiple times before they remember, so it's okay.
Yeah. Just, if you're looking for more information on it, we have it. So you can go look for some of our other shows. So.
All right. What the heck does this say?
Okay, so Garden and Gun is a magazine, and it named a Beach's restaurant among the 30 best new Southern restaurants.
What?
So Abstract Filipino Essence, which I had not heard of this restaurant. So I'm kind of excited to go try it now.
Well, first of all, I've never heard of Garden and Gun magazine. Sounds interesting, first of all. So
no, it's a big deal magazine.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Never heard of it, but you knew about it.
Yes. Yeah, I've known about it. I have to say, though, the first time I ever heard of it, it was a couple years back, and I was like, Garden and Gun seems like an unlikely combo, but it's a fun magazine.
Okay. And Abstract Filipino Essence is a restaurant on Beaches Boulevard. And what the heck? I guess it's a
Yeah, Filipino. So Filipino food began as a food truck and earned nationwide recognition for inspired cuisine and hospitality. So really cool. It's on Beach Boulevard, named as one of the best new Southern restaurants in the August and September issue of Garden and Gun. So it sounds like it's a cozy place. 40 seats, not too big. I'm going to pull up the website because I just always like to look at pictures of food. I
would like to look at the menu.
I just, here we go.
Oh, wait, that looks healthy.
No, well, maybe it's got some vegetables in it. It's got some okra, shrimp.
I don't like okra, but you keep talking about it, so maybe I should try it.
My favorite vegetable. No, there's definitely some unhealthy things on here. It's all going to be good. I like lumpia.
Ooh, my wife would love the crispy Brussels sprouts. That's one of her favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those look good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got like pork rind crumbs on it. Chicharron crumbs.
Pork rind. Yeah, I can't go wrong with that.
So I think you can go either way with this, with healthy or, we got a nice.
Oh, another restaurant to go eat at. Every time I do videos, you make me more hungry, realizing that we have quite a food scene coming here to the area.
It's not my fault. It's all these restaurants keep ending up on these like.
I think we have to change the time of the show because at 8 o'clock we're just still thinking about food. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I just like looking at pictures of food.
I know, I can tell. What's the next story? I'm just kidding.
Sorry, I can stay here forever. All right, so Jacksonville's Alhambra Dinner Theater named one of the 10 best in the United States list of dinner theaters. So yeah, it was.
I'm embarrassed. I still haven't been there. I'm so embarrassed.
The Alhambra Dinner Theater, it's so fun. It's such a neat little place. This is what it looks like from the outside for anybody who has not been there, but it's a cool place. Being ranked nationally, that's pretty neat. There's a 10 Best Reader's Choice Award, and it ranked #1.
So. I'm so mad that I haven't been, and then you got me. Was that the theater you were trying to do the dinner? Which show were you trying to get? And you said it was sold out for the holidays.
I was trying to do Elf, and it was sold out.
Yeah. So. All right. Next year we got to do that. It's on me. I'll take both families. Let me know. Yeah, you book it. It's my treat. We did do though. We did the Jacksonville Zoo. Have you done that at Christmas?
I haven't done it at Christmas. No.
Oh my goodness. They have a whole light display at the zoo during Christmas. It's incredible. It's well worth it.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have to check that out. I love the zoo.
The zoo at night with all these lit up animals and everything. It's really a spectacle. I highly recommend it. If you're from the area and you haven't done it, you've got to do it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. All right. I have another, St. Augustine named to best small cities in the U.S. list. And this time it was from the Condé Nast Travelers 2025 Reader's Choice Awards. I have to agree.
You're searching for a small city full of charm and character. Your perfect getaway might be just around the corner. St. Augustine, the nation's oldest city, just a short drive from Jacksonville. It's been named one of the 10 small cities in the U.S. Wow. All right.
And I'm actually going to pull up the original article because I just like to see everything else that's on the list. Sometimes it's just nice to see where we rank, and who else made the list. 10 is Pensacola. That's also Florida. Yay. 9 was Honolulu. So St. Augustine beat Honolulu.
Wow. Interesting.
Right? Yeah. And then Lexington, Kentucky, Oakland, California, Savannah, Georgia, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then #4. I love that photo. St. Augustine, Florida.
Okay. What's 3, 2, and 1? You can't stop there now. I know you want to focus on St.
All right. 3, 2, 1 is Alexandria, Virginia, Santa Fe, New Mexico, and then Charleston, South Carolina.
All right. Fair enough. It's funny because you'd be like Santa Fe, New Mexico, but my brother raves about that place. He lives in Texas and always talks about how cool Santa Fe is. But nice to see St. Augustine on the list. That is very cool, very historical, cool city. Definitely, we love to go down there every once in a while for date night.
And also, I found First Coast Distilleries voted for having best tours by USA Today readers. So if you're looking for distillery tours, the St. Augustine Distillery and Jacksonville's Manifest Distilling both earned spots on the USA Today 10 best list. And the St. Augustine Distillery was #1 in the rankings for craft distillery tours, and Manifest was ranked 5th. So if that's your vibe, you're looking for distillery tours, we got you covered.
Yeah, they also have really good tours of golly, dude, am I that tired that I can't remember? Beer. You can go on a tour and check out all the. Where do you make beer at again? What's it called? Help me out here tonight. Breweries, yes. Duh.
There you go.
You got me caught with distilleries. I kept thinking bourbon. No, like beer brewery. There we go. Yeah, you can do a tour of a bunch of breweries down in Jacksonville as well, and if you're into beer.
Yeah.
Microbreweries, very popular.
All right. And then I saw this in Seven Pines. It's another master plan community. They are honored with the Silver Award for Best Lifestyle Program at the Nationals 2025. And this is the National Association of Home Builders Awards. So Seven Pines got a little nod of recognition. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, we just covered last week. They've got a Lifetime Fitness and Commercial Center being built right there on the outside of the neighborhood. So that's going to make it a whole next level too.
Right. So 7 Pines. All right. Okay. So
Yeah. Call me. Lots of builders there. Need an advocate in your behalf. Don't go into a builder without having somebody representing yourself.
oh, for sure.
It costs you nothing, and you won't regret it later on, because I'll tell you what, there's no perfect builder or construction site. So
Yeah. Yes. 100% agree. Yes, on all of that.
call me. All right.
All right.
Anyway.
Okay. And best big cities to live in the U.S. In 2025, 2026. Jacksonville, we ranked 7th. So we'll go ahead and just scroll right down to us, big old number 7, right there, Jacksonville.
There you go.
So cool. It keeps popping around. There we go. Number 7. So number 7 in best big cities to live in the U.S. And this is usnews.com. So, you know,
Jacksonville's showing up. St. Augustine and Jacksonville just keep showing up, aren't they?
Oh, for sure. And another resource I like to use is this jaxusa.org website. And this has a bunch of things. I've used some of these articles in other shows that we've done. Jacksonville, top 20 best city for veterans. I haven't covered that one before, but I have covered this one here. Jacksonville, number 3, large city for economic growth. We had a whole show about that. And that had like a cool like car in the graphic.
Yeah, the one that not many people have watched yet because they're retarded. It must be because my face is not on the thumbnail, so they're like, must be generic. But it actually is a great show. I recommend you check it out because it is very supported on all what's going on here economically. It's supported. It's not just a whim. There's so much going on, including the car represents what, the racetrack.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So it was a good one. So definitely go back and check it out if you're looking for anything regarding jobs or just general information about economic growth. Highly recommend. It was a good one. And just other stuff. We've got Florida number 1 for talent attraction, Jacksonville number 1 for quality of life. So if you're looking for more resources, this is a great one. jaxusa.org has a whole bunch of rankings for Jacksonville. So,
all right.
So there you go. But that's pretty much all I have for us tonight.
Oh, so sad. This is our last live of 2025. Technically not a live, pre-recorded, Christmas night. Well, how do we end it then?
Well, you usually say, click the subscribe button.
As you can tell, we're not professional YouTubers because you can just see the way Miss Rachel said that. You'd think she's never done a YouTube video in her entire life. You're like, aren't you supposed to say, make sure you subscribe, click on the button because we really need you to. Do me the favor.
Yeah.
Actually, I really don't care if you subscribe. If you're thinking about moving the area, we're not YouTubers, we're a real estate company. So love to be a resource of choice, of course. If you're relocating the area or you're looking to sell, move up, move down, love to be a resource of choice. You can text, call, email. It's never too early to have that conversation, whether it's 9 days, 90 days, or 180 days. Let's chat and talk about your plans for 2026 and on. And I'd certainly love to help you. Besides that, for all of you that have watched the show, a sincere gratitude for all of you that supported my business, the Living in Jacksonville real estate team. Thank you sincerely from my bottom of my heart. I do not take it for granted. I've made some really amazing close friends, which makes this job, which can be very tricky, difficult, and building homes can be very stressful, but it's been very, very rewarding to me. So I sincerely want to say thank you to all of you that watched the show, all of you that are not subscribed and taking all this advice and haven't reached out. Go ahead, don't be shy, subscribe, click, reach out, say hello. I'm not looking for you to buy or sell anything, but at least say hello. And Ms. Rachel, I got to give you biggest thanks because some of the best part of my year is having you join me on the Living in Jacksonville channel. You've been essentially helpful for me because I'm so spread thin with selling real estate and everything that you really made the show great. And I'm not just saying that, the analytics show it. I'm kind of a dork too, so I do look at the numbers behind. And our viewership has gone up quite a bit on Thursday nights. And I think it's all because of you, because there's nothing changed except you've been joined on here. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm very happy to have you on as part of the team in spreading the good word about what's going on here in Jacksonville. So thank you.
Well, thank you. I've enjoyed being part of the show. And
yes,
really and truly, I just really love this area. And yeah, so I just
it shows, and everybody that's mentioned you, they can tell that you're genuinely doing this because you do love the area. So, and so do I. So that's the fun of being able to do this and be able to not have those parameters and just share what we love unto others. And also it's made me a better real estate professional as well, a realtor, because it's really hard to keep abreast of what's going on in St. Augustine and Jacksonville. There's just so much going on. So your research has been very beneficial in what's going on in the area, keeping me on top of things because there is so much going on. This place is growing at such a mad rate. So it's important and it's good stuff to have it served on a platter every Thursday night. So
yeah, no problem.
I think we'll end it here and say we'll do it again next year. Bye-bye 25. See you in 26. Merry Christmas and have a great night.
Merry Christmas.